let's get into it. All right, in this video, we're going to go over Apple, an Easter egg stock. I'm not going to say you'll see it when we see it. Hood, we're going to talk about Hood, and we're going to talk about Xpeng. All right, and PANW. We have to go over those because some earnings are coming up and different things like that. So we just want to hit a lot of different stocks and where they're at in the chart. So let's get here into Apple. Let me get my marker. The reason why we're talking about Apple, look here. Okay, you see over here in the past, hold on, let me just turn it to green, make it a little small. Okay, you see over here, this area on the left side there, this part here, we're at that same area, the same price point, okay? So when it's around $190, Apple, for whatever reason, and price never forgets, okay? So this is why we go back in the past to see what did price do? How did the stock react to these levels? Let me draw a trend line for everybody who wants a trend line. So because you just have to know, we're here now, Apple could fall down again. It can hit this level. All right, it can hit this level and go down a little bit like it has done in the past. So why do I say this? Just in case you want to take a little bit of profits here. Okay, so then you know you have a little bit of money in your pocket. Maybe it'll blow through this level. Okay, and then what's the next level? We're looking about up here. Okay, so this between this and this blue line around there. You know, the tippy tops. Okay, so like the $200 level practically. Okay, because the wick here. Okay, so between that price point, that's the Miss Piggy level. So be careful because, you know, up here, it rejected as well. So I just wanted to give you, you know, these levels here because just in case. So you can see the top here, right? Miss Piggy levels, right? Pigs get slaughtered, okay? So bears make money, bulls make money, pigs get slaughtered. So if you wait all the way to the top, I don't know. Will we make it? We don't know. So I just want to make sure I showed you those levels. That's Apple. Let's move on. Easter egg stock. Look at this. Why everybody's stressing on what Apple's going to do, what this other stock is going to do. Hood, everybody. Look at this. VRT. Nicely cruising upward. That's supposed to be a little arrow. There you go. Nicely cruising upward. All right. So I want to show you a stock like this. Look at earnings here. Look at all this green when it reports earnings. Okay. How much is VRT up for the year? Okay. For the year, nicely up 496%. Okay. 496%. Yes. Miss Moneymaker is bringing you that. I want you to know about that. Something you could buy a little, you know, you can sleep at night with this nicely going upward. Look at that. That's what you want. It's above the orange, the 200 moving day, the purple, the 50-day moving day average, and the green, the 20-day simple moving average. So it's above all that. It's a nice direction, easy. Look it up. Do a little bit of homework on that. You know, not financial advice or anything like that. Look at all this green right here too. Let's just love all this green. Up for the week, up for the month, up for 3 months, 6 months, year to date, whole year. Up, 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 up. Okay? So what is it saying technically? Technically, it's a buy. All right? So what is it saying for the analyst? Analyst strong buy. Okay? So when you get into something for the beginning, you know, maybe you want to, you see how here it dipped down and hit the purple line when it hits the purple line? So maybe you want to wait for it to dip down a little if you're just entering that position. Okay, don't go all in ham at the top because, you know, it could slowly dip down a little, keep going. But I just wanted to make sure I brought that up. Let's keep moving on. Okay, we know it's up practically 500% for the year. Let's show Hood. Okay, Hood, guys. So now look, Hood right here. Why are we talking about Hood? It reacted at this price point, the same price point where it's at now. All right, so you see here this $20 level, $20.60, $20.50. Okay, so we're here. Will we have resistance and go back down, or will we break through? You know, we may break through. We may really break through. You know, so it's funny. Out of the meme stocks, people like Hood. Okay, so look here. Okay, so it's kind of interesting. We got a lot of green dots here for the earnings. Okay, doing okay for the earnings. Let's just go down here too. Okay, look at all this. I'm getting my marker when you see me move the cursor around a lot. for the week, for the month, for 3 months, year to date. So superficially for a little while now, it's been doing well, more than a little while. I have to give Hood some credit. It's hard for me to give a meme type of stock, but it is also kind of like a real stock at the same time. So it's kind of like both. Okay, so technically speaking, okay, saying a strong buy. If we break through and like, see this little top right here, we kind of broke through. This is looking a little good. Okay, analysts are kind of neutral. So it's kind of like, it's like, yes, no, go, don't go, hurry up, wait. It's like, like which way are we really going? So that's the thing about Hood is like, are we doing it? Are we not? I wanted to bring that up to you. This is Hood also. This is Hood on another way of looking at the, the financial parts. If you want to look at this. Okay, for the week, for the month. I did not, year to date, I did not think Hood was doing so well. Price target. Well, we're kind of like there already, so I really didn't expect so much from Hood. So that's something to know about Hood. Let's keep moving on. We don't want to make the video too long. Xpeng. Okay. XPEV. Hard for me to say it for some reason. Alrighty. So why are we going over this? Because tomorrow, look at this. Tomorrow's is the earnings, okay? Tomorrow's earnings. So we're going over this a little bit. We're right here, $8.21. What is it going to do? We see for earnings in the past, sometimes it missed. Red dot, missed. And then before, green, okay, did well on earnings, okay, as in, it beat. What will it do now? I mean, we're below the 200, this orange line, the 200-day moving average, so it's like, what are we going to, is it going to meet? Is it going to beat? Okay, so look at here. Okay, so this says, hold on, let me just move my marker. Okay, so this says that, the estimates for the earnings, revenues. So we'll see. So what will it do? Let's see. At the same time, we're here at this $8.22 level. So we're above this little thin green line. We're above that. This purple line, yeah, practically. We need to be above moving averages. That gives it more like lift to go up. This is still pointing kind of downward though. But maybe if we do well, maybe we'll go upward, okay? But first I want to show you the bear case if we don't do well, because you need to know. I want to make sure my audience is safe. You do well, everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're all happy. But I want to make sure you're safe if we don't. If we don't do well, okay? Because sometimes you can even do well on earnings and still sell off, okay? That's how the market is, right? Okay, so if we go down, this is support level right here. Okay, so let me just move this whole thing up here. So around $7.80 practically, okay? So, because why am I saying that? Price, we interacted with price at that price, the stock interacted with that price level before. See, back here, okay? And again here. So we could hit here and bounce off, If we go lower, the next level, look at this, price touched that point here. Okay, so around $7. So you got $7.72 or $7. So there's some support under you. Okay, I don't want you to be like, oh, I'm just falling from the sky. Well, that's where you may, find a floor for yourself. And if you want to buy into it, if you weren't into it before. So I want to make sure I showed you those levels. Let's keep going on. PANW. Wait, but if we go up, hold on. Everybody who wants to know, if we go up, you see this level here, it made this level around, like 872, around here at 950, seems to be a little bit. And then here, okay, $10.50. Okay, so that's where you could think, okay, maybe we'll go there. We have to see. Let this stock for me needs to prove itself. Let it prove itself, especially when you have stocks that really prove themselves, okay? So you have other options. In the meantime, you can do a little bit of both, whatever, okay? So now, PANW. Alrighty, PANW, earnings today. What will it do? Okay, so down here, we see earnings estimate, okay, 1.2. The revenue estimate, 1.9 billion. We have to see what's really going to report. Who knows? Even if report's good, remember, it could sell off. There was a sell-off back here before, okay? Look at this. Green, stock still fell. So what's going to happen here? So we're here right now, $319. Okay. If we fall down, maybe this will catch us. It seems like there's a little bit of support here at the $300 level. Maybe that will catch us. Maybe we'll go further down. The lowest I would think we should drop is like where we did before, this moving average here, because somebody like me would definitely be buying if we go here again. So 280. Yeah, okay. I could pick up a little bit here because that's definitely a support area. You know, I'm okay with it there. Why do I say that? Okay. Because it looks like this. It looks a little bit like this to me. See? Okay. Do you see how, okay, there was a little gap here, right? But price was touching it. Price practically touched it there. And there was a support. Price interacted a lot there. Okay. The stock right here. It was a lot of support here. Okay. So maybe, and then this moving day average, okay, and price likes to bounce on that. Yeah, so that's definitely a support if PANW falls down. So I want to just leave you with some motivation before we end this video. Thomas Edison said, okay, our guy right here. Thomas Edison said, there's no substitution for hard work. There is no substitute. Let me make this a little bit bigger. There's no substitution for hard work. You have to put in the work, people. You have to put in the work. Follow your stocks, set your alerts, put in your stop loss, research your things, follow up. What is the economy doing overall? Is the market going, up? Is it going down? What's happening? Are we going into earnings? These are things to just think about, but there's no substitution for hard work. Okay? Thomas Edison. If you like this content, click like and subscribe. I'm going to see you. Guess where? Here. Because what we're going to do, make money together. See you next time. Anything that moves. Bye for now.